Welcome to another Beefy Boys Podcast. This is episode 2. We back and we better, baby.
Dose.
It's been a long week. I know it's probably been a long week for y'all. We about to run a funny clip for you and get you laughing.
For sure, bro.
And then we go talk to you real quick.
Yep. All right, man. Let me see what you got for me this week, bro.
This jungle.
Let me see what you got for me this
this shit. I watched it 1,000 times.
What bullshit you got?
Nah, run it.
All right, bro.
Run it.
Hornets.
The hornet's nest. Yo, you hear that scream? That was, bro, you're terrible. Yo, they started busting through. Wait,
How did the Hornets get through?
Nah, yo, they found them leak, but they went off. You can hear this scream he got stung. This is like a Hornets pack grow up. Yo,
Oh my god.
it's even crazier because I know he took that video himself.
What?
I know nobody else was in there taking that video.
Did he think he was gonna be good?
He was like,
did he
yo, look
think
at
he
this
won't?
huge Hornets nest. I gotta move. And then that shit just.
Bro, they packed him up. I know he almost died.
He said, huh?
He's like the my leg dude on SpongeBob.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
All right, man. That
Yeah.
shit is wild, bro. Like,
One more time.
bro,
One
one more
time,
time, bro. One more time, bro. That shit is funny, bro.
It's been a long week. I need it, gang. Yeah, when it starts dropping, with it all. Look, this dude.
Bro, the Hornets are on his ass, bro. He was like, nah, I want
He did not
blood.
survive. If he in the country, bro, imagine getting stung by 80 of them shit trying to make it to a hospital. He did not survive.
This is a good video to let people know. Stop fucking with Hornets
Stop
nests
fucking with
and
wildlife.
bees. Like,
Wildlife in general, don't even
like,
fuck with it.
people be fucking with shit they shouldn't be
That's
fucking
that
with.
white.
Like, come on, bro. Oh, I'm gonna knock that Hornets
I ain't
nest
never
out.
seen a huge ass hornet's nest and not stayed away. You know what I'm saying? Like what?
Bro, like, nah, all right.
But what's up with y'all, man? It's been a week without y'all. We missed you.
Yep.
Honestly, ain't nothing been happening here but grinding. Fucking
A lot of
trying to,
grinding.
bro. We
A lot of
doing
grinding.
numbers on the first pod. We doing numbers on the
Mhm.
TikToks. We doing numbers on the sports channel. We trying to get everything going. We got Discord packed.
Yep. Join the
Shit.
Discord if you guys ain't in the Discord.
For
a lot
sure.
of good people in there.
And
man.
giveaways. We got hella giveaways. You got
giveaways.
Beefy Bucks. We got everything in the Discord.
Beefy Bucks still coming, bro. Beefy
Um,
Bucks still coming, man.
we
I
still
don't know,
still
man.
need questions. We still need comments telling us conspiracy theories you'd like to hear about. We still need all that stuff.
For sure, man.
What happened in your personal life this week, Big Squirm?
Oh man, work was a bitch as usual, but
Mhm.
really just grinding, man. Like it's been a tiresome week, but
Yeah,
like this shit that we've been doing has been consuming my life.
even at work, Squirm, you be making merch designs, be fucking setting up fucking next videos, be doing outlines, be putting people in Discord in different classes and shit.
Bro. Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
we
not
grinding,
doing my
man.
job.
Yeah, not doing his job, but doing his job.
Yeah,
You
come
feel me?
on,
We
bro,
back and we
bro.
better. This is about to be something that takes over, man. Y'all here for the beginning of it, but just wait. Just wait.
Beefy Boys Worldwide.
Beefy Boys.
Beefy Boys Network. I hope you know we got like, bruh, we building more than just a pod, like a sports network.
Bro, the sports network is what I'm looking forward to the most. That shit finna be lit. We
Bro,
get ready to give all
bro.
kinds of hot takes that we know girls not finna tune into. Is just us boys talking some shit.
Talking
you feel
some
me?
real, you know what I'm saying?
And then we got
Everybody think they Stephen A.
nah,
Yeah.
listen, man. But nah, man.
Nah, I mean.
I want to be Shannon Sharp if we got to be one of them, though.
I was just about to
But
be like,
nah, that's for the
Uncle
sportscast.
Shannon. Yo, we still riding.
Shay Shay's club, man. I'm
Yeah.
trying to join.
Night,
Yo,
nightcap.
uh,
Nah, man.
but man,
nah.
for real, we happy y'all enjoying the pod so far. We happy for all the positive feedback. We happy for the criticism to tell us how to do things better. Shit, we just happy y'all enjoying it, and we enjoy making it for real.
For
Because it's just an
sure,
excuse for us to hang out
For
and,
sure,
and
bro.
fucking get out the house away from the kids sometimes.
Yeah, bro. It's like locker room talk, bro.
Yeah,
Kick it.
facts. But shit, what we got next, Squirt?
All right,
Shit.
man.
All right, you know
We
what
good.
time it is, bro. I done waited all week for this.
Make sure
we got the first live call in from a viewer with either a question or a problem for us.
Yeah.
And well, shit, we'll let him tell it for real.
All right, man.
Call up my man real quick, bro.
Call your man up real quick. Let's see what's going on, bro.
He said, "Yeah, stop name calling, gang."
Hold up, bro. Let's see what's going on.
Chat going wild right now.
Let's see what's going on.
Call bro real quick, bro.
All right, man. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah, 11:02. We told him it'd be 11. Yeah, bro.
Yo,
you got his
audio.
All right, bet.
Yeah, bro. Let me make sure your levels. Yo, say something. Make sure you good on chat.
Yo,
we good. We can hear you.
Here.
Yeah, bro. What up, bro? You know what I'm saying? It's our first call in to the Beefy Boys Podcast, episode 2.
He said, "We're gonna do a call in, bro."
Huh?
Hey, bro, Pablo can roll on YouTube. All the links right there, bro. I'll get a VV just for you. All right, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you good. So, episode 2, Beefy Boys Podcast. This is our call-in segment. So, all right, gang, bro.
What's your question? What's your question or your story, bro? You the first call-in. Don't make it lame, brother.
Yeah, bro. Floor is yours.
Yeah, man. I got this one crazy story where I had outran the cops on feet and I dragged on them, dogged the fuck out of them. But, man, where do I even start, bro? So, basically, go ahead.
Nah, bro. You said you outran the cops. So I immediately gotta.
The cops behind you. Yeah, the cops behind you if you outran them, just so you know.
All right, from the beginning, tell us exactly what went on.
On foot. They had a drone. They had a helicopter. They had dogs looking for me and all that.
Bro.
But look, so from the beginning, like I was just tweaking, bro. My girl had left me, bro. I was in my sophomore era. I ain't gonna lie, I was acting like a bitch for real. So I was popping mad Adderalls.
We know a little bit.
We've been there. Bro. We've been there. All right.
Yeah, I don't even know how many I popped. I don't know how many
Nazis,
I popped.
Germany. What's up, chat?
Yeah.
But I was just tweaking. So my aunt just happened to call me, and I guess she had got scared, yada yada. So she had called the cops to do a wellness check. So the cops pulled up, and shit was cool. And then they searched the whole crib. I told them I don't consent to the searches, but they searched the whole crib, and they found a whole bunch of illegal shit in the crib. But mind you,
I don't consent. Stop.
What the fuck?
Mind you, it was because they was looking for guns and shit. But mind you, it was a wellness check, so they really couldn't do nothing with that. But since they saw that, it was just like it turned from a wellness check to like we better bully this kid. So they take me to the hospital. They tie me up to the
Nah, bro. He said you almost got cooked, bro. That shit sound crazy.
They gonna put you under the jail. At your ass.
Yeah, nah.
They're like,
they really
now we're here for a wellness check. Now
you done fucked up, right?
Yeah.
You know you done fucked up, right?
Yeah, for real. Go ahead, bro.
They ransacked my shit for real. They went through everything. But
he said ransack.
Yeah. So they put me in the hospital, right? They put me in this little chair and they tied me up. And they just wasn't really trying to give me too much information. So I keep asking, bro. It was like a little Puerto Rican cop. I just kept saying, yo. Like, what's the word? And it was just like he kept ignoring me. So every time he would ignore me, I say ACAB. I don't know if y'all know what that means, but that's like during the BLM moment. That's like all cops are bad. As soon as I say ACAB, he would come to and say, "What you say?" So he just kept being a dickhead for real. And then he was jazzing, and he was like, "Oh, you might have to be here for 2 days, chained to this bed." So I'm like, bro, mind you, I'm still on an Adderall. So it's like, you know, when you're on an Adderall, it's like you're gonna figure some shit out.
Yeah, bro. What
super focused on not getting caught?
I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to get out of these restraints? So fast forward, I figured out how to get out of the restraints. And I asked him one more time.
Hold up, bro. I gotta pause you. So when you say restraints, like, were they handcuffs?
They had his ass like Bane. Like,
like the straight jacket shit. Like,
they had his ass.
Nah, that's what it was. They had my left hand. It wasn't handcuffs. They could have did handcuffs, but they did a little soft restraints. So I had a soft restraint on my left and a soft restraint on my right. And I don't know. Oh, man, I'm on an Adderall, so I was on a mission to take them Jones off. So I took them Jones off, and I had a hoodie on. Yeah, so I just had a hoodie on, and I had my hands inside my pocket. So like they really couldn't see when they walked by. And I asked him one more time. I said, "Yo, bro, do you know when I'm about to leave this joint?" And he was like, "You might have to be here for 48 days."
Hilarious.
I said, "All right." I told myself, take a deep breath, and as soon as you take step off of this chair, you just gonna run.
Oh my!
So that's what I did. I made a
help off an Adderall.
animal of Adderall. I'm motivated, bro. I'm really motivated. So I get up and I just sprint. I take a right. All I hear is, "What the fuck?" And I'm sprinting. I turn my head and it's like a dyke cop and the little Puerto Rican cop and a white cop just trying to chase me. I bust a left down the hallway, then I bust another right, and there's like a glass door. It's a hospital, so you really have to have a little key fob to open it.
Are there alarms
But I
going
was
off at this point?
To the hospital.
That's crazy. This is
I
a hospital.
don't think it was, yeah. And the whole kill is like they was supposed to help me, but they was just dogging me the whole time. But yeah, you had to have a key fob to open the glass door. But I was just sprinting so hard, I just slammed into the door and the shit just opened. So I'm out and I'm sprinting so hard I done tumbled and tripped and like sprained my foot, got up and still outran them. I'm running. I ran across the highway.
Off the drugs.
Yeah, what the fuck, bro?
There's this little like it was like this little like fence, and like under the fence was like a little creek. So I jumped the fence and I'm just rolling down the creek on some movie shit, like really tumble rolling down and down and down.
Right.
I look up and I see like 3 cops with flashlights. They I don't know if they see me, but they was on a mission to see me. So I keep running and I find this like 8-story.
What city is this in?
Yeah, bro. I don't know, bro. Motherfucker to escape.
This shit around like the state.
I don't know, bro. Like this motherfucker
is
patient.
This is Northern Virginia.
Oh yeah, this nigga in the Commonwealth acting crazy.
Yeah, you get railroaded, dog.
This shit is wild, bro.
They probably probably wearing a wire right now. Squirmy not even shooting a podcast. He's just taking this to the FBI.
Nah. Don't spook off the call, yo. All right, yo, keep going, yo.
So there's like this little garage. I guess it's like a transit from buses to the metro. And it's like 8 stories. So I run up the garage and I run up all the way to the top elevator. Because the elevators are glass. They're all glass. So I'm on like the 8th floor of the elevator and I could just see everything from the elevator.
Right.
I see 5 cop cars back and forth. I see cops running everywhere. They got
this nigga.
They got dogs. And I'm like, I was like, bro, what? I thought this was just a hospital wellness check. Like, why are y'all going so hard?
Right.
Bro. So I just sit there in the elevator just watching the whole thing like, yo, I'm cooked, bro. I'm so fucked. I'm freaking out in the elevator. I'm on Adderall. I'm just fucked up. And then all of a sudden, the elevator...
It's looking like a Schedule 1 dude.
Bro, I'm on the 8th floor, and all of a sudden, the elevator turns on. Like, it starts going down.
Oh, you remember Stewie when he got on that medicine?
Basically, yeah. So the elevator went down, like, make it start going down. Someone...
Yeah, like, right. So there was a cop there at the bottom floor trying to come up. I don't think they know I'm even in there. So I just start hitting buttons on the elevator so it would just open up. Finally, it opens up on like floor 6. I just sprint. I turn my head to the right and I see a cop car right there. I'm like, oh shit, I'm cooked. Luckily, there was nobody in the cop car.
Yeah.
So I just keep running. Mind you, I'm like on the
12 cops.
Yeah.
I'm on this, bro. It gets even crazier. Bro, it was way more than that.
He just now worried about it. So I'm good.
So I'm on the 6th floor, and I don't know where I'm about to go because I'm on the 6th floor. So I just go to the ledge of the garage, and it's like I don't know how to explain it, but there's like a little like a medium, like I don't know. I did some parkour shit, jumped from the 6th floor of the garage onto this little medium jump, and I just laid there for like probably hours.
So you was barefooted?
Yeah, so I was barefoot this whole time because mind you, I had just came out the hospital and they take really all your shit for real. So I'm doing all this barefoot, like my feet, man, I swear to this day, my feet are still like all jive, scratched up and all that from that shit. Cause like I said, I was running through the creeks, I was running through the forest, so but there was so much adrenaline, I ain't really peeped this shit until the next day. But yeah, right. So nigga, I'm on the ledge. I wait for like 2 I wait for like 2 hours, maybe. I'm hearing the helicopters. I'm hearing the drones. I'm hearing the cops go back and forth. I'm hearing the walkie-talkies. I'm hearing them drive back and forth. This whole time, I'm like, yo, they're gonna find me. They gotta find me. I don't know how the fuck they ain't find me. Worst cops in the world.
Bro, 4 stars.
Eventually,
They
I
got
hop off the
NPCs
ledge.
chasing them.
Yeah, for sure. For that bounty. He got a bounty on his head.
That's what it felt like for real, bro, on some GTA shit. But I hop off the ledge. I'm in this little forest, and it's like a little creek. It's a whole bunch of rocks. Oh, it's fucking shit's like the little, whatever that shit's called, like 5 foot, the little weeds and shit. And as I'm in the forest, I look to my right, and I see 2 cops with a dog. I'm like, oh shit, I'm cooked. Luckily, I just hit a left and just started sprinting. I don't know if they saw me to this day. I don't know, but I eventually got out the way where they wasn't in my proximity.
So you got away.
Yeah, bro, I got away.
I didn't expect that ending either, just for the record.
Nah, they was, bro. I really feel like that's why they were going so hard, because it was just so crazy how the shit happened. I don't know.
Like,
but
what was the purpose though? Like, so the story
I still don't know.
with
A wellness check,
a wellness
right?
check because you was off of like Adderall and shit, and then they
Yeah,
wanted to search the house. Then you ended up in a hospital constraint, and then you were out that shit. Like you broke out like Michael Myers.
What they was really trying to do?
I'm just tweaking off the Adderall, so they thinking that like I'm gonna kill myself or something because they like you got guns. I mean, not really,
you had
but
to be
like,
sketched.
No, your eyes like that.
like they was cool with me until they went. I was so confused. Look, this is what happened. Because they came, right? They was all nice, like, yo, we here to help you, yada yada. And then as soon as they went into the crib and come out, their whole demeanor changed. And mind you, in this moment, I didn't even know they went through all my shit
to chase people.
until I got back to the crib.
Dude in a hospital with no shoes on.
Bro, that shit crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro, they need to get back in shape. But yeah, so that's all it was, bro. They didn't see all the illegal shit in my house, and they were like, "Oh, this is a fuck boy."
Bro,
but
how he didn't get tased?
What's more impressive?
They couldn't, bro.
I was barefoot.
Was they just chasing him, trying to save him, or were they trying to put him down? I don't understand.
Yo, you know, in those movies, like when they put them in a mental hospital, it's always these 2 real big dudes that's always trying to stop
the orderlies. Yeah, the orderlies. Yeah,
they was about to put you in like a mental hospital.
He was about to inject something in your neck, and you was gonna wake up around a bunch of people in a mental hospital.
Nah, that's for sure what they were trying to do. That's for sure what they was trying to do, and they was talking about like you might have to stay in this joint for a whole week. That's why I was like, yo, y'all got me fucked up. Like I called y'all to help me, bro. Y'all better take my life there, bro.
Nah, I needed something out.
Whole time he got a bomb strapped to his chest. He said, "Ain't no way." Yo,
that's wild, bro. Whole time, this is why people be scared to call the cops.
Yeah,
it's because you call them for help, and then they be like, "Well, while we're here,"
next thing you know, you running barefoot from a helicopter.
Yeah, fuck them cops, bro. I'm never calling the cops,
bro. Nah, bro.
Yo, have you ever done Adderall since then?
I ain't even done with the story.
Oh yeah, continue the story. Oh, he said he not done.
Oh shit.
No, we good.
Yeah, nah.
Where's the popcorn?
So I run up this. I finally feel like I'm out. I outran them. I'm hyperventilating. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to climb up this hill, and every fucking 5 steps, like I have to just lay down in the grass because I'm so tired.
Yeah.
Eventually, I see this big black man, but he has a little Yorkie. So I'm like, he feel me? He might have a little soul, a little heart in him.
Right.
So I walk up to him and I don't really explain the situation, but he's looking at me and you could just tell like I said, like I was running down the creek, I was tumble rolling, so all my clothes just fucked up and ripped. I'm bleeding everywhere.
I would have left your ass. I was like, nah, bro. Something not right with this nigga right here.
If I see you running with your eyes wide open barefoot, I'm scared.
For some reason, he was not scared, but
he
looked at me. He said, "Look, bro, I'm gonna go in the crib. I'm gonna grab my phone. I'm gonna call you an Uber. Do what you need to do." He eventually went back in the crib and even got me a whole set of clothes.
Really?
I still have those clothes to this day. Yeah, he gave me a jacket. He gave me shoes. He gave me a hat. He kind of peeped what was going on without me even saying on. So he a real one for that. And he gave me like $20 in a water bottle. So
shout out to him though.
Yeah, for real. I need to find his ass. I've been planning on I'm gonna find his ass and like, push that shit forward. Yeah, I could tell he was a religious man though by the way he was talking.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mo. So he got me this Uber to the crib. But mind you, the feds know where the crib is. So I'm still kind of sketched. So I told the Uber driver, yo, I'm still not in the clear for real. So I told the Uber driver, like, yo, go behind the crib because there's a little forest in the back of the crib, and I can just walk through the forest. So I'm walking through the forest, and once I get a little closer to the crib, I see a police car pull up to the crib.
You lied,
I don't know how. Bro. I swear, bro, and I dolphin dived. I swear, I dolphin dived on some Call of Duty shit behind this tree. Call of Duty shit? I really dolphin dived because it was just like, bro, I'm fine. I got scared.
Bro, tried to slide cancel.
Wow.
Nah, what happened
there? They ain't see me. The cops ain't see me. They eventually rolled off. They didn't see me. So I eventually waited for them to leave. I got out the tree. I jumped over my fence. I got a little fence. I jumped over the fence. I don't got my keys because they kept all my shit. So I kind of had to break into the house. And yeah, I outran them. At that point, I got in the crib and I was safe.
Like a video game, running the house, cops can't get you, save game.
Yeah.
So did they come back? So I'm assuming you was good like after you got in the crib, like next day, or like were they patrolling this shit?
Yeah, they kept coming back to the crib to check on me, but they ain't know I was in there, so I just kept dugging.
Did you go outside, nigga?
This motherfucker's still in the house
I was there, bro. I stayed in the bedroom for like 24 hours. But eventually, my family they done convinced me like, yo, you need to turn yourself in. You don't want to make this situation worse. And I eventually turned myself in, and it was over. Yeah, but I ain't getting no charge. I really feel like I didn't have to turn myself in because I called the cop and I was like, yo, what happens if I just say like, fuck y'all? And he really couldn't give me an answer. So I feel like I really, because of the situation. I'm still confused on why they was going so hard on me for a wellness check. But
it don't make sense. Like, they could have been like worrying about your like well-being. It had to be some other shit. Like, was there anything else they could have seen that we don't know about?
You?
I mean, it was technically
so fast. I would have got tired of running. What the fuck?
Man, look, bro.
You think you gonna outrun me with no shoes on?
Bro, the next that was that's what I'm saying. It was really tight about it, bro. Because when I finally turned myself in, the energy was so different.
Wait, you
they put me in handcuffs and because my family convinced me to. They was like, bro, you don't want to make this shit worse, yada yada. So I eventually had to turn myself in, but it was wrong.
Have you done nothing? You can get away.
Yeah. So what happened when you turn yourself in?
Man, it's the same shit. They had me at the hospital, they had me locked up, but it was crazy though because it was like the cops I outran, right? This the kill. The cops I outran, they was so salty, so dickhead. But then it was like the cops that weren't on shift, they was praising the shit out of me. So they was kind of, they was like giving me a whole bunch of snacks. They was helping me out, talking to me. It's like they was proud of me for outrunning them.
You want a coaster or something?
But I was so fucked up. And there was another thing. My foot was fucked up because, like I said, I had fractured my foot. And like I just couldn't stop throwing up because I was running so hard. I was overexertion. So that whole next day, I was just throwing up. I couldn't walk because my foot was fractured. So part of me was like, maybe I just need to go to the hospital anyways just to get all this shit checked.
Right. Yeah. Cause that shit could have been way more serious, bro, for real.
For sure.
Like,
if they had caught you while you was running, it would have been crazy. They would have been so
wait for the story. They would have caught you while you was
I want to know what they was there for.
It was a wellness check, and then the way that my aunt has pitched it, I guess they were just scared because I was tweaking off Adderall and I have like 3 guns in the crib.
All right. Pause right there. So you was in the crib tweaking off Adderall. You had 3 guns.
I get the guns. That's why they had went in.
So you pointing them shits out the window. I know how you get off Adderall, bro. You be just doing everything.
He was tweaking. Niggas thought he filling in the air Beanie Siegel.
Walking through the house like
I wasn't even, that's the whole kid was. I wasn't even doing nothing for real. My aunt just overreacted.
Like she
just
was
overreacted.
Worried.
Yeah, she was worried, and I don't know. I guess she done went through another situation similar, and she had thought it was gonna play out like that. But this shit really was calm for it. I mean, it wasn't calm. I was tweaking, but I wasn't tweaking like that. I wasn't crashing out.
This is happening. Is he like a young dude? Is he young?
Nah. Like
nah, it's okay.
Like our age. They don't be like that though.
But still, I ran him.
I'm just picturing like a 22-year-old running full speed through a hospital.
Nah,
I didn't even hear that part.
Nah, bro. What'd she say after this shit was over?
Who, the aunt?
Yeah.
Oh, she was guilty as hell. She felt so bad because she was like, I should have never even did that. And I was like, yeah,
bro, that
shouldn't have.
That shit crazy.
Yo, I still don't know how they didn't hit you with a nightstick.
Bro, because I'm telling you, I was going so fast.
Bro,
I was running so fast they couldn't keep up.
I just hear him running through a hospital barefoot and alarms going off.
Yeah, he can't get through the doors because he don't have a card. That's the most fucked up shit.
Bro. Yeah, I broke through the fucking door, but it was not expected. Because, like, I turned my head right.
All the nurses
I
was standing outside, like, when the cops come.
Oh, the nurses was shook. The nurses was scared as hell.
For real?
Yeah, they thought
this nigga look insane. You probably look insane.
Yeah. I'm picturing him with the Joker face on.
Yeah. You probably looked insane.
Nah,
I
bro.
know you looked insane.
Yeah, my face was on a mission, bro. My eyebrows was squinting. My mouth, you know, when you really running. And you got...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, great point, nigga. Now you done with this, nigga. Have you done Adderall since then?
Shit, bro, I'm off one right now. I'm off a jump right now, bro.
He ain't learned a damn thing. He ain't learned a damn thing.
He learned shit. He
learned he can run away.
Nah. So at least he like, I mean, if this shit gets serious, I know I can get out this bitch.
They already alerted, motherfucking already told the lieutenant, nah, it's this dude that be running. He ain't got no shoes on. We not catching him today.
We not catching him, bro. Nah, that shit crazy.
Yo, that's his trademark. Whenever he gets ready to go on the run, he just take his shoes off real calmly.
Nah, nigga did the race on the fans for real and got away successfully.
But then turned himself in with shoes on.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. 5 stars, drones.
That shit would have been gangster.
They was mad as hell they couldn't find me.
So the drones is the crazy part, right? Why drones? Like, you're not a criminal.
Was this Northern?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. They be using drones for everything, bro. One time we was smoking this apartment and we just see a drone start coming up.
Yeah, no Virginia weird like that. But nigga, man. Well, I mean, the good thing is that you made it out of that shit, bro.
The bad thing is you're gonna do it again.
But it's just
like
if it's aunt or a family or something, be like, yo, I think he's tweaking. I think we need to investigate. The whole shit could just start again.
Yeah, it's not. You don't even have to break no laws. You don't even have to break no laws. That's even worse.
You're at the mercy of your family.
It's so crazy because bro, you know how Woodbridge is crazy now. It's so crazy because I had seen the cop that chased me the other day. There was like, I was in Woodbridge selling something on Facebook Marketplace, and I swear to God, just a random shootout happened right there in the little complex.
Mad shootouts in Woodbridge.
So next thing I know, there's 10 cop cars pulling up, and it just so happened it was one of the cops I had outrun.
Really?
He was such a dickhead. I was like, because they had boxed me in. There was like 10 cops. I was like, bro, can I leave?
He was like, nah, yo, I know you.
Yeah, he said, nah, you gotta wait.
He was like, nah.
Why? On some dickhead shit. On some dickhead shit, they made me wait there for like 20 minutes.
What was it?
Said what?
The what? Shoeless Joe Jackson? Was that who it was?
You said what?
Joe Jackson?
No, bro. Bases. He's stealing bases, gang.
Oh, yeah. I know what he told. That's funny as fuck. Nah, that's crazy, though. Like that's completely wild.
Shit.
And to see a cop the next like now and be like, nah, that's that dude right there.
No, that's that dude that hit feet on me, dog.
He probably was like, yo, let me yell him out. He gonna start tweaking.
He was probably training somebody. He's probably like, yeah, you ain't catching him.
Yeah,
you ain't catching him.
Y'all cut
Let him
out.
do what he do.
Yeah, bro. Is it good now? Yeah. Nah, bro. But other than that, man, I mean, how's everything else? You good again?
Better.
You good?
So other than that, am I good?
Yeah, man.
We about to send you this shipment of Adderall. Everybody keep calm.
Yeah, but nah, shit good though. That shit wasn't about nothing, and that shit was just a learning lesson more than anything. You know how that goes.
Yeah. Definitely a crazy experience. You just tell people that they not gonna believe. Like this shit gonna go out and nobody's gonna believe this shit.
I'm not gonna lie, that was on my bucket list. Like you guys have a bucket list. It's like 100 things before I gotta die. On my bucket list was outrun a cop on foot. So
it should have been outrun a police helicopter. What the fuck? You undermining yourself.
Yeah, you on a whole different level. You like gonna set it off level.
Foot patrol, dog.
Yeah, bro.
Man, that shit was crazy.
You definitely knocked that shit out, bro.
You wasn't supposed to get away.
Nah,
we'll let you know.
Nah.
You wasn't supposed to get away.
You wasn't supposed to get away, bro.
They was supposed to be hitting you with a knife until right now.
Like, as soon as I saw him running around, I would have hit this nigga with the nightstick. You know the fucking big ass flashlight? I would have hit his
They
ass.
did though. They had flashlights. Like I said, when I was on that
I would have hit this nigga,
top floor elevator, I was watching cop cars going here and there and here and there. There was like 5 people on foot with flashlights looking everywhere for me.
That's crazy.
Yeah, shit was lit.
That's crazy, bro. Bro, you should have. Oh, you didn't have your phone though, did you?
I ain't have shit. Nah, they had all
the record button. Why did this go?
I definitely ran off on people with the record button going.
Nah, that's the whole kill. Like I ain't have nothing. I was just raw dogging life. Nothing but my clothes, for real.
Nah, bro. That's crazy. But I mean, it's good you made it out that shit, bro. And you good now. Now you know where you staying with your family. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful what you share and how you approach it.
Nah, you just learned you need to pop more Adderall. What the fuck you talking about?
Nigga. All right, man. Bro, that's crazy, bro.
All right. This one finna go crazy here too. I hope we don't spend another fucking 20 minutes on this shit. But fuck it. My boy Holden wrote in and said, what's your rap Mount Rushmore? I took that as what are the best 4 rappers that have been the most impactful to rap, not your favorite 4.
This is a tough question, bro. So it could be like you said, your favorite. What you're saying is not.
Yeah, your favorite to me that's too opinionated. I think it has to be the ones that are really the most impactful.
All right. So.
You gonna say DMX?
No. Fabulous. Bad. All right. You said something about are we going like the best rappers and hip hop artists?
The ones that are the most impactful to the rap game. The people, because the Mount Rushmore is the most impactful presidents.
Oh, okay. All right.
You feel good?
All right.
I got mine first, bro. I already thought of mine. I think of mine right now, actually.
All right, do yours.
If you don't got Eminem and Lil Wayne on that bitch, you're tripping balls.
So that's
Lil Wayne, the best punchline rapper of all time. Eminem is one of the best lyricists of all time.
Okay, that's 2 spots. You wildin'.
Then you tripping if you don't include Biggie or Pac. But I don't give a fuck about either one of them. But impactfulness, you gotta include them. But then you got Jay-Z, even though I don't fuck with him like that. You feel me? You can't. It's a hard knock life.
You're wild.
You're fucking over Pac and Biggie.
So
it's only 4 spots. Eminem and Lil Wayne changed the whole 2000. You can't. That one. Lil Wayne is the first punchline rapper.
That's 4 is hard for hip hop.
Yeah, but if you want to be for real, this is a really hot take. I don't even want to say it for real. If you want to be for real though, Biggie and Pac can't rap with fucking Trippie Redd. Biggie and Pac can't rap with nobody that's ass right now. Lil Pump will smoke them with they only rhyme, their rhyme pattern is rhyming twice and then changing the whole ending of the thing. They as far as actual rhyme patterns and shit go, pull any song up. Dear Mama, they're trash songs. If somebody came out with that shit right now, you would be like, "This is so garbage."
Yo,
you would be like, "This is garbage." No, I don't give a fuck,
bro.
Really think about it.
Have you ever read
Suicidal Thoughts, bruh? And tell me 4 bars in a row that all have a good rhyme pattern, that all rhyme with each other, but aren't using the same words. They fucking suck if you really look at them. I appreciate them for what they are.
I think I want to go to hell because I'm a piece of shit.
Give me 4, I said, not 2. 4 bars in a row that rhyme.
Hold up.
No, if you haven't look it up, because I can give you 4, 6, 9 bars right now that rhyme in a row. You feel me?
This is wild what you saying, bro.
If you really look at them, really technically they suck. They did a whole lot for the rap game, and nothing would be possible without them. They suck. Jay-Z's discography smokes the fuck out of Biggie and Pop.
Okay.
Smokes the fuck.
I'm Jay-Z. I'm Jay-Z. Like, Jay-Z's on my Mount Rushmore.
But I don't think I can include him on Mount Rushmore because I don't give a fuck enough. I put Kanye there before him. It's only 4 spots.
So are we talking about hip hop or rap? Hip hop.
We're talking about rap, hip hop, all of it together. It's all one genre, really. It's all one Billboard thing.
Damn, bro.
We're not talking about R&B. We talk about hip hop and rap.
You would have to put Jay-Z. You would have to put
Sosa on that bitch. I don't give a fuck. Mount Rushmore, he impacted the game more than half of these people. He did.
This is tough.
Yeah, 4 spots.
You can say my head hurts. You can't really be mad.
I'm going Eminem, Lil Wayne, Chief Keef, and
you dumb.
They impacted the game.
Well, but
impacted the game. Steph Curry,
Gucci Man.
What was your argument last week? I agreed. It's only 4 spots. Chief Keef made the whole 2010s. That's why I'm saying I'm doing decades.
I mean, yeah, most young
I'm
artists.
Doing decades. So now I'm thinking of who the most impactful of the 90s is, and it's either Biggie or Pac, but I don't know which one.
It's Biggie.
Snoop changed the game.
It might be
whole West Coast sound.
Could be NWA.
Yeah, whole West Coast sound. Again, NWA. If you look at their shit, it really sucked. It's just impactful. It really sucked.
Say what you said,
bro. I can literally pull up any fucking Juice WRLD freestyle, and his bars are better than anything that you can come up with by any of them or all of them put together.
If y'all watching,
"I Hit 'Em Up" is a great song.
If y'all
Hit 'Em Up is a great song. I want you to know Juice.
This damn mind.
Yo, I don't even like Juice WRLD. I'm just saying they really suck.
That shit sound crazy that you over here talking about.
They really suck, bro. If you look at it as a technical rap, if you didn't know who was by and somebody came out with that shit today, you would be like, why are y'all only rhyming the 2 and then y'all switching? That's weird. They hadn't evolved. Eminem rhymes multiple syllables. I didn't say it was bad.
Yeah,
I said if you look at it,
Eminem
lyricism,
rhyme multiple syllables, he's rapping fast. Doesn't mean his delivery.
Y'all hate white boys, man. I don't understand, man. If you don't put Eminem top 4 for impactfulness, there would be no white rappers without him.
That's a fact.
Impactfulness, he's on Mount Rushmore. There's nobody else that should be there. That he's the number 1 slot for real. Because no rap, you wouldn't have a Jack Harlow, you wouldn't have a fucking Macklemore.
But all right, if you want to talk about Mount Rushmore, we're actually being like, in my opinion, right? It's hard because you're being disrespectful because you gotta like.
It's
what about like Rakim?
What about Trick Daddy?
Because to me, like if you know
Rakim, if you having a Mount Rushmore for bars, not for impactfulness. If you're not having a
most of the people like Jay-Z, like Biggie, all these people, they wanted to rap because in the late 80s they heard Eric B. and Rakim.
I feel you. That's why it's tough because there are only 4 spots. I agree.
Big Daddy Kane,
but do you think that that's more significant?
You see what I'm saying?
Do you think that's more significant? Is what I'm saying. Because you can only have 4. I'm telling you, Chief Keef, Eminem, Lil Wayne,
Jay-Z,
and then go ahead put Jay-Z.
I'm not mad at Kanye.
I put Kanye down on that bitch, but he wasn't really the 90s. I need a 90s rapper because I did it by decades.
Jay-Z is 90s. Jay-Z came out in 90s.
No, I didn't include Jay-Z.
Huh?
I didn't include Jay-Z.
Oh, you didn't?
I was listing who it could have been for me for the 90s rapper, but I don't know. I think Kanye changed the game. 808, the whole sound came from fucking Kanye.
Yeah.
The whole popularization. But then if you really want to get technical, you want to pull in Nelly and people like that. They impacted the game a hell of a lot. They wouldn't be anybody. 50 Cent. One of my favorite rappers, and I can't include him because
you don't talk about 3 6 Mafia enough too.
50 Cent had shoes. 50 Cent had fucking do-rags. 50 Cent had all. Oh,
yeah, no, it's straight. 50.
Yeah, we good.
50 Cent. I don't know, bro. That's a tough one. Just because there's so many people.
Well, it's like no, it's winding down. You got to pick right now. 30 seconds, go. What's your pick?
Jay-Z. Damn, Biggie. Jay-Z, Biggie.
Prince.
If I'm going modern, I'll say Kanye. Jay-Z, Biggie, Kanye.
And for producers, Kanye definitely.
I would say like Lil Wayne or something.
Lil Wayne, the best punchline rapper.
I'm necessarily disrespected everybody that came before Jay-Z.
Yeah, but just because you were before doesn't mean you were good at it.
All right, give me your 4 favorite.
Favorite of all time?
Yeah, favorite rappers.
Well, I'm gonna be on some bullshit. I'm gonna let you know that I'm immediately picking Lil Durk and G Herbo off the rip. Gotta include Chief Keef because I can't disrespect my man. And then I'm filling the whole thing with fucking drill, and I don't want to. But you're telling me I can only pick 4.
4 spots on all that?
You telling me I can only have 4 spots and I can't disrespect them guys. Lil Durk locked up. I'd be wrong if I just fell off on him. That's my man's, even though he's not playing no music for a minute.
4 spots, bro. 4.
And King Von's my man, but I wouldn't include him. But nah, for real, G Herbo always been my favorite rapper since he was Lil Herb. Durk, got to. I'm gonna include fucking I'm gonna include some stupid shit though. Chief Keef gotta be on that shit.
Like Chief.
But then you gotta include somebody like The Baby's hard, but I don't like all his shit. But him as a rapper, he's one of my favorites because he's he just be killing freestyles and he shot somebody in Walmart. How can you not like him?
Right, Baby tough.
I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't include The Baby, but the 4th spot, just an audible, whoever I'm feeling.
All right.
What's yours, gang?
Fab, which you probably already knew I was going to say Fab.
That one was going to be on that list. I already knew that.
This, you can't. Fab, Jay-Z, Kanye.
Kanye might be my 4th as well.
That's 3.
Yeah. This is where it gets hard because it's easy to name the first 3.
My 4.
Oh, I'm tripping. My 4th, Meek Mill. Meek Mill, I can put on any of his.
Yeah.
I just want about 100 summers.
Yeah.
What you know about that pain, bro?
Yeah.
That's what I was paying for my sins.
I might. Yeah. You know about paying for sins, bro.
That's what I was paying for my sins,
tough,
though.
bro. Like, I might hit the audible the 4th, like how you said.
Yeah, it's like change on whatever you feeling right then. Because honestly, right now, mine be like Sleepy Hallow or something, but he's not one of my favorite rappers, really.
Yeah, nigga.
You know what
Shout out Sleepy.
Yeah, that's my boy, but like I can't put him as because I've only fucked with him for a couple years.
Yeah, bro.
But like I don't know, we've been fucking with Herbo since fucking before license.
We've been listening to Herbo before he was Herbo when he was Little Herb and Lil Bibby
when he was Bibby's sidekick.
When Bibby was the one.
Yeah.
When Bibby was the one we thought.
Big bucks stacking money to the ceiling.
Yo.
Ask me what I need, bitch. I need
me a billion. Come on.
All right, bro.
All right. Off on the team.
Listen.
All right. Well, look, man. I got a hot take, bro.
You're dead wrong. But 100 people whooping a gorilla's ass. This is all over the internet right now. If y'all ain't seen it, so it's a thing where people think that one gorilla, no weapons, just hand-to-hand combat, 100 men, your average man, the people you would find at Walmart, if they all swarmed him, the gorilla coming out on top. Everybody, NFL players, boxers, everybody saying that there's no way. You gonna take some sacrifices, but 100 men go kill a gorilla.
I don't think so.
Bro, you an average man, you would be in Walmart if we just took a random selection. You big as fuck. If you think that, okay, if 10 regular dudes taking him from the front and you go behind him and grab him right here, you can't kill a gorilla, bro.
No, you lost your
a human windpipe takes like 7 pounds of pressure, bro. A gorilla one, let's say it takes 20. You can't get 20 in this?
Bro.
It's 100 of you. No. I'm not saying I'd want to be torn apart.
You can't even pierce the skin of the gorilla.
What you got to pierce? Windpipe.
The
You're gonna
feet.
suffocate.
You gotta pierce the skin.
You're gonna suffocate. You don't have to do anything. You just
How are you even gonna get in that close to do that?
You got 10 dudes attacking him from the front. It's 100 of y'all. He's a monkey. He's not smart. He's just gonna be tearing them. He's gonna tear them apart. He's gonna tear. They're dumb. They're
all gonna die, bro. We're all gonna die.
So you think that he's just gonna within how long are we all gonna die? How is he gonna do it to everybody? You are insane. So if 100 of us aren't pussies,
within 30 minutes, everybody's dead.
There's no way you really think
within 30 minutes, everybody's dead.
You 300 pounds. You don't think you could hurt a gorilla?
Within 30 minutes, everybody's dead. I've been watching simulations of this shit, the AI simulation. Within 30 minutes, everybody's dead. Without no weapons, bare hands.
Okay, so if we all just run and we all attack at once.
Yeah.
Swarming them every direction, just all punching, kicking, grabbing, doing whatever we can to hurt. You don't think one person can kill a gorilla out of 100
within 30 minutes? We're all dead.
I'm gonna let you know that if the question was 25 people versus one gorilla, I still think we'd stand a chance.
Within 5 minutes. We're all dead.
You're the biggest person I know, and you think that. That is crazy,
bro. A gorilla, like you,
but it's King Kong,
like the king of the jungle. Y'all,
our whole graduating class was only 400 people. A fourth of that is attacking one gorilla in a room. You think that gorilla just going to somehow kill every one of us before we can end?
Yes.
Bro, they die all the fucking time.
Within 1 minute, he's killing at least 30 people.
No, he's not. He's not on a rampage. He's a monkey. He's gonna play with his fucking food like an animal, bro. He's gonna be ripping people apart. So they're dead. They're dead. That person's dead. I'm not saying people not gonna die. Bro. You are insane.
I'm just letting you know. I said, 100 people can't beat a gorilla.
Bro, I really think that if you gave me 20 like-minded people, knowing that at least 6-7 of them go die, I think 20 people could do it. But I think you got to know that some of y'all go die. It's an animal, bro. They're not even smart.
A gorilla is different. Gorilla has consciousness. Like that,
bro. We fucking them up. If it's just us fucking them up, we can fuck them up.
Yo, if y'all watching this, let us know what you think, bro.
Nah, yo, give me to something else. Tell me some conspiracy theory or something. What you got cooking this week, bro?
Bruh.
Conspiracy theory of the week. We need that because this motherfucker think he can't kill a gorilla.
Bruh, yeah, off the gorilla. But it ain't even like a new conspiracy theory. But have you been paying attention to like all the Mandela Effect shit?
Yo, I know some of them, like the Berenstein Bears is really like
Berenstain,
like, different and shit. Berenstain.
Like, yeah, like the Berenstein Bears, Looney Tunes, right? How was Looney Tunes spelled?
Oh shit, you got a list of these shits?
Yeah.
Yo, Looney Tunes. Wait, it wasn't spelled like a cartoon?
Yeah,
they spelling Looney Tunes with a Tune. I thought it was Looney Tunes like a cartoon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was never like that.
Yo, and they got Febreze with one E. Nah, yo, I ain't got no Febreze in this bitch.
Yeah, bro,
ain't no way. Febreze had 2 E's for sure because I thought it had the little symbol over the shit.
What about Fruity the Loom, like the brand
with the little
basket?
Yeah, the little cornucopia shit.
Yeah, never was there.
What you mean? Google it. Ain't no way it was never there.
Bro,
what you mean?
I Google this shit,
bro. Ain't no way. What you mean it was never there? I seen it on commercials at the end. I thought. So we just all made that up.
Bro, I don't know what.
Nah, yo. Donald Trump. Nah, yo.
Nah, bro. Look at this shit, bro.
You think Joe Biden did this? Tell me the truth.
Nah, somebody definitely did. Look, that shit was never there.
Look, that's there, bro. I've seen that. You've never seen that?
Yeah, this is what I remember. Nah, we debunking this.
Nah, yo. Maybe the UK brand or something had that shit. Because I didn't even know what a cornucopia was other than that.
Yeah, like, that shit looks stupid. What use is this? Is this a basket?
I think it's some shit from the first Thanksgiving. Yeah. I think that's what a cornucopia. Bruh. What else they got on here?
Bruh. So,
Darth Vader never said. Yeah. What?
So, we remember Darth Vader saying, Luke, I am your father. In reality, he said, no, I am your father.
Bro, I swear to God, my dad used to be like, Luke,
I am your father.
I swear,
I remember
like
people in elementary school.
He used to be like, Josh, I am your father. Like my dad used to be fucking with me and
Bro,
shit. I swear I remember this shit.
It didn't happen how we thought, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
Mirror, mirror on the wall is magic mirror on the wall.
Yeah,
ain't no way.
Mm-hmm. Magic mirror on the wall. This is another one, right?
Yo,
this is another one. When did Nelson Mandela? It's Nelson. Yeah, you remember Nelson Mandela, right?
Yeah.
When did he die?
Not in prison. Everybody, that's how it got the name, right?
That's how it started.
Yeah, not in prison though. He didn't die in prison. I never thought
it was more recent than you thought.
Yeah. He was the president and stuff. Wasn't he the president afterwards? I thought he was the president afterwards. I thought he was the president of South Africa afterwards. I don't know. I'm not. That's not a part of history I know a whole lot about, to tell you the truth. But
yeah,
bro.
I don't
even.
He died in 2013.
Yeah, but we was in 11th grade.
But
yeah, South Africa. I was right about that.
They made you believe, or we thought he died.
Yeah,
like
locked
in
up
the 80s.
Apartheid. Yeah,
in prison.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's
I don't know.
Crazy,
yo, they said Pikachu didn't have any brown or black at the end of his tail. I know for a fact I got a toy with that.
Yeah. Bro, these shits is crazy, bro.
Shazam was
We Are the
Sinbad,
Champions.
not
ends with
Shaq.
Of the World, not in the original studio version.
Of the World.
Because people change audio recordings. Like, all the time.
And the live recording went on the
Yeah,
radio.
that's
the live recording went on the radio so much it doesn't matter.
C-3PO had a silver leg.
I
You
think
remember
that was
all
Forbes.
gold.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, man. Hey, yo, y'all watching? Let us know.
Kit Kat didn't have a dash. Never had a dash. I've seen the dash. You can't tell me you haven't seen a Kit Kat with a dash between Kit and Kat.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Look at me a rapper right now.
Yeah, yo, chat. If you watching and we know that you are a Kit Kat, send us some just to make sure.
Yeah. Hey, for real though, if y'all know about the Mandela Effect, yo, in the comments, let us know which ones y'all are.
Yeah, let us know any that we missed out on, because
it's shit crazy.
Some of these I haven't agreed with, but like maybe one of these.
Yeah. Bro, the crazy one, this the one that gets me. Shazam with Sinbad.
Yeah.
A 90s genie movie.
I promise you, Sinbad was in it because they made fun of it on American Dad.
Kazam.
They made fun of it on American Dad.
I know.
So did they have the same Nelson Mandela effect?
I don't know, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yo,
That's
you
a
know,
crazy one.
Yo, you know what else is crazy?
What, bro?
Yo, you remember when I dropped out of college and just came down and lived at your apartment for like
that, bro?
Like a 4-month period.
So, y'all don't know that we went to 2 separate colleges, and in the middle of the semester, he decides he's going to drop out and just come live with me.
What really happened was my grandma fell down and she had a fucking brain aneurysm. Remember it? She was in Virginia Beach, close to where you went to school.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, and so I was like, fuck school. I'm going to go slide down. You feel me? So I slid down. I went with Squirmy. It was supposed to just be like a visit.
Bro stayed there for months.
Bro, I was there the first time at least a month.
He didn't even have like a bag pack. He was just there with like minimum clothes.
I would just take trips from college like every 2 weeks, get a ride, 4 hours, get a ride over there, and slowly but surely my whole shoe collection came over there. Yo, then Squirmy's first apartment started flooding. Remember that shit flooded, bro?
The whole apartment flooded.
What was it?
And we ended up living in a hotel.
Yeah, no, but first remember they put us in that Roach apartment.
No, we was in the hotel first. So
facts, and then they moved. Yeah,
flooded, fucked up my whole shit with the sprinkler, and then they put us in a hotel, and then we stayed in the hotel, and then we left the hotel. Then they put us in this bullshit unfinished apartment with roaches.
We thought this shit was gonna be nice. The shit was supposed to be an upgrade from what he had. I had been sleeping in the closet in his first shit, so we was like, yes, let's go have more room. I ain't got no roommate in this bitch yet.
Bro.
Yo, I was definitely sleeping in the walk-in closet attached to the bathroom.
And the crazy thing, the apartments were nice.
Yeah, it looked from the outside, and even when you first walked in, then we start seeing like a hookah. And then we start seeing like shit on the floor. And then we start seeing roaches everywhere. We tried to spend one night in that bitch, remember?
Hey, them shits were like this.
Water roaches, bro, near the beach. Them shits was some big ass shit.
Bro,
yo, remember when I used to go on the Whisper app? I used to go on Whisper. It was like Yik Yak. It was like some location based
like
shit.
Yik Yak.
Yeah, I would be like, yo, I got the gas, and I would go. So the way Squirmy,
he was living wild, bro. Listen to what he about to say.
Yo, the way his apartment was set up is you had to have a key to press against it to get in. So I would go and serve people at the door, and I would take a plastic Walmart bag and bag it up inside of another Walmart bag, like I'm serving weed. And I go to the door, I meet them with, be like, say this a quarter of weed, whatever it is, dab them up, shut the door. They can't get in, but then they realize this shit not weed, so they just sit outside the door panicking.
Plastic bags.
I just used to run back.
Plastic bags. He would just shut the door and walk away. Bro.
Yeah, sometimes I wouldn't even run.
I was sure he was gonna get shot immediately.
And we was in a real dangerous place, dude. Like, it wasn't like we was in the suburbs, dude. Like, we was in a spot that was not good. like not good. But yo, that shit was crazy.
That shit was wild, bro.
Bro, we used to walk. Remember, we would walk to the dorms where Shay was, his wife now. Fuck it, we'll go to the dorms. Fucking, we'll be with Trey, and Trey would be smoking, walking past the police station. Weed illegal as hell,
bro. We did a lot of dumb stuff. Now I think about all the time. Like, we should have got in trouble for a lot of different things.
Yeah, we did a lot of dumb shit.
Yo, you remember that security guard that used to stay in the front of my apartment?
He
never talked, but he would be like, "I see y'all,
bro." No, yo, I just remember something. This wasn't even what I was about to say. Remember when we were smoking and it was like a street was flooded or something. Anyway, we had to wait for a cop to go past, and we was currently smoking, and they literally told us that they don't even come unless they got a call for gunshots. Remember that shit?
Yeah, I remember that.
Shit was a female cop. But no, yo, remember. So I used to not have a key card to get in because it's only Squirmy's place. I don't even go to the school. Yeah, so I used to go outside and like go smoke, do whatever, go to the store, whatever, and then come back and not had no way in. And Squirmy inside, boo loving this shit.
All right, man, but nah, that shit crazy.
Though. I really stayed at your college for like a 4-month period and never returned to my college.
He did, bro. You really did, for real.
But that shit was lit though. I mean.
Yeah,
we made hella music. That remember we were making music off the fucking So yeah, we was on the radio stations and everything, bro. We was on all kinds of shit. And the way we recorded was taking iPhone headphones, taping them up in a closet.
GarageBand.
Yeah, GarageBand. A fucking MacBook that we had to borrow from Squirmy's girl.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Like, just hijack that.
Yeah, but we really did that shit. We ran with that shit. We ended up getting on Trend City Radio. We got on some shit in Toronto. We got on a bunch of shit. SoundCloud was going crazy doing numbers.
Bullshit.
Audio bullshit. Worse than this. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't know where we came from, dog.
Yeah, that shit crazy, bro.
But hey, man. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. We squeezed this one in. We was tired as fuck, but we just had to make sure to get y'all episode 2.
Gotta get y'all the content, man.
We both got kids. We both got lives. We both got shit going on, but we still here every week trying to catch up with y'all. Gang. Yeah, keep it beefy, gang.
You know what I'm saying?
But man, hey, hit us in the comments. Give us questions, comments, suggestions.
Yeah, let us know.
Crazy stories. We looking for crazy stories. You see that now,
bro? Y'all watch the pod. Y'all gonna say that's crazy as fuck.
Yo,
so.
But hopefully,
we love it.
Hopefully, there's something decent y'all can listen to on the way to work.
Yeah,
fucking
man.
Taking care of your kids, doing the laundry, fucking mowing the lawn, whatever it is. We appreciate y'all for being here.
Man.
It was fun, my man.
Keep it beefy, man.
Stay beefy, gang. We'll see y'all next time.
We out.
Holla.